Hello guys, welcome. Today we are here to discuss about a question called missing number. Question number 268 from lead code, which is easy question, but yeah, it's a simple logical question that we need to understand here. So let's go through the question. Let's understand this one. Let's see what the question is given about. Given an array nums containing n distinct numbers in the range of 0 to n. Okay, so they have given us an array called nums. Okay, this is the nums array that they have given, and what it contains n. How many? N unique numbers. N unique numbers, or for the namesake, we can also call as distinct. Okay, n distinct numbers that are there in the array, which are in the range of how? What was the range? And the range is 0 to n. The range of the numbers are 0 to n. Return the only number in the range that is missing from the array. Okay, that is missing from the array. So we need to return, as they are saying, the numbers will be in the range of 0 to n. Okay, the numbers will be in the range of 0 to n. We need to return the missing number from the array. You might be thinking, what might be missing? Yes, here comes the main point, guys. So when they're saying the numbers will be from the range of 0 to n, for example, if you take n equals to something like 4, how many numbers you will have from 0 to 4? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many numbers we have? In total, what will be the count here? 5. 5. But in the array, how many numbers will be there? Nums array contains n distinct numbers, which means it contains how many numbers? Your array, which is the input array, it contains only 4 numbers, something like this. Only 4 numbers. Nums array will contains only 4 numbers like this. So what we need to find out? Here you have 4, here you have 5. Okay, you need to find out the missing one. You need to find out the missing one. What was the missing one, guys? Here, what was the missing one? Very good. It was 2. It was 2. So there are couple of things that we need to consider here. First thing is they are clearly saying you will have only unique. Okay, you will have only unique or distinct. You will have unique or distinct things in the array. Distinct numbers. And and what was the size of the array? N. N is the size of the array. And the array will contain only, the array should contain, will not. The array should contain a numbers from 0 to n, and we need to find out a missing number. So these 4 points, if you observe these 4 points clearly, okay, if you observe these 4 points clearly, you'll come to know there is a formula. Okay, there is a formula to find out sum of n numbers. Okay, what was the formula? Do anyone remember? Yes, it is n into n plus 1. N into n plus 1 whole divided by 2. N into n plus 1 whole divided by 2. To find out sum of n numbers, this is the formula. And you might be thinking, what was the purpose of the formula? We need to find out the missing number. Yeah, here comes the point. For example, n equals to 4. What will be the sum of 4? First, sum of 4 numbers. What are the numbers? 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. What will be the sum here, guys? What will be the sum here? The sum will be how much? 10. Correct. Sum will be 10. And let's see the formula. Let's use the formula. 4 is the n value. 4 into 4 plus 1 is 5 whole divided by 2. 4 5 that is 20. 20 divided by 10 is equals to 10. Okay, good. Now, if you observe, according to the question, we should have these numbers 0, 1, 2, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But what they will give in the array? What they'll give in the array? They will give us one number missing. Something sort of this one 0, 2, 3, and 4. This is the array that they'll give, and they will ask missing number. What is the missing number? Obviously, 1 was the missing number. But how we will find this out? How we will find this out? Yes, here comes the trick. You know what is sum of first four numbers, like n numbers. The sum is 10. Now calculate the sum of this array. 0 plus 2, 2. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 9, sorry, 5 plus 4, 9. Actual sum should be 10. What was the difference here? 1. And that is your missing number. And that is your missing number. That's all, guys. This is what we need to find out. Sum of elements in the array and actual sum. Difference is your answer. Difference is your answer. Very simple way. Time complex is simply n. Simply n. Okay, this is how we will solve this question. I have directly jumped here into the optimal approach, guys. So I hope you understood this one. Let's code this now. So as I said, we will take two variables, int sum equal to 0. Okay, now let's find the sum of the array for int I equal to 0, I less than nums dot. Let's store nums dot length int n equal to nums dot length I less than n I plus plus sum plus equals to nums of I. This will give you the total sum. So what should be returned? We will return. Okay, let's calculate. Actual sum should be n into n plus 1 whole divided by 2. This is the actual sum. What should be the answer? Actual sum minus sum. That's all. This is your sum. This is the actual sum, n into n plus 1 by 2. Actual sum minus normal sum is your answer. That's all, guys. This is how we solve this question. I hope the question and approach is clear. The code is pretty simple, like just a 4-liner one. But yeah, to understand this and to use the formula and all, that makes the whole point here. And this, how quickly you do, how quickly you answer this to the recruiter and all, this matters. So I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll meet in the next video. Until then, see you guys.